to BioS3 Raw TV. You guys saw the title, but I only have, or I think I'm the title I only, but I only. This is something that I have very, very little tolerance for, whether it's clients contacting me or people in general. Like, a lot of people ask me for advice, and I'll answer a question, and then sometimes they come back with another one, I'll answer that one. When they start asking me like 10, 12 questions, I'm like, look, you know, you're not getting it. Like, I've answered it several times over. I've got several videos of it. You know, you have to figure this out. And it's, Jerry, I only have time for this. And, you know, it's like some people, they're only working out once a week or twice a week. And they come to me for advice, and I'm like, look, you're only working out once or twice a week. They're, well, you know, that's all I can do. That's all I have time for, because I have this in the morning, and I have a 3-hour commute to the job. And then I have this at night, and I have that at night. And then I'm like, look, you want to do this? And I'll go, well, I definitely want to do this. I really want to do this. Okay, you really want to do this? Yes, so bad. Or they're so out of shape that they need to do this for their health. They need to take control of their life and do this. But they only have this, they only have that. Well, here's the problem. You need to make fucking time, period. Well, that means you got to sleep less, you got to sleep less. If that means you got to fucking space something out and do it after the workout, after work or whatever, you have to fucking do it. You cannot expect to change something in your life and literally give it 2% effort, or let's go fucking crazy and say 10% effort, and you get 5% of the outcome back, and then really complain and bitch about how it's not working and give up and feel bad about yourself and say exercise doesn't work, diet doesn't work. What the fuck? Of course these things work. They've been working for fucking decades on people changing their bodies on a daily basis. Yes, they work, but you're not doing it right. You know, and the only thing I can kind of like, you can't tell somebody like, look, man, you have to get up 20 minutes earlier before you go to work. You have to do your cardio then. They get upset. They're like, oh, but Jerry, you don't understand. I only get 8 hours sleep now. I'm like, I get it. But you only got so many hours in the fucking day. Do you want to do this? Then take 20 minutes out of your day somewhere else. Go to work 20 minutes late if you want to get up at the same time. But you need to get this fucking done. There is no way around it. They're like, well, can I do it in the middle of the day? You're not going to do it then either. Because you know why? You don't have fucking time, and you won't make time. You'll get wrapped up at work. You got to eat lunch. Well, I don't have time here. You'll fucking skip it because that's what you're doing now. You're fucking making excuses of why you can't do it rather than doing something that is an actual lifestyle change, which getting up 20 minutes earlier in the morning may suck for a few days, but you'll fucking get over it, depending on how bad you want it. Aaron and I both sleep on average 4 to 5 hours max per night, and I'd say we get a lot more done per day, hour-wise, than most of the people contacting me saying that they don't have time because they can only do this, only do that. Like, I have to sleep 8 hours. Like, you're sleeping 8 hours, you're still fucking tired, you still get sick more than fucking most people, you still feel shitty all day. That 20 minutes is not going to affect you that much. It's just not. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's just a fact. And the problem is you're trying to fit, let's say you have family stuff after work. Oh, can't do it, have family stuff, okay? So you can't do it after work. Oh, you know, I have a lunch break and I got to eat lunch because I haven't eaten since the morning. You know why? Because I'm busy and I don't eat all day. Okay, so you're not even eating your meals. So when are you going to do the cardio at lunchtime? Do you have a place in your building? Well, I couldn't get to the gym, so I walked up and down a set of stairs for fucking 5 minutes. So it's better than nothing. I hate that one too. Better than nothing. Fuck you. Do it the right way or don't do it at all. Better than nothing. I hate the better than nothing. So basically, you're telling me that you're so full, but you still want to do this, but you just kind of want to like throw pieces in here and there. Look at it like this. If you have a U-Haul, and that U-Haul is full to the fucking brim, and you're like, but I still want to put this fucking dresser and this bed in there, but you can't because it's full, right? Right. So you have to take something out of that fucking U-Haul to get those things in. So now you prioritize, well, I don't really need to take that box. Well, I don't really need these things. I can really get rid of that. And you kind of make room and the other stuff goes in there. That's what you have to do with your life. You have to take stock of the shit that you really don't need to be doing or want to be doing, or maybe you want to do it, but you know what? Sorry, for right now, you can't do it if you want to do this other thing. You got to take shit out of your life in order to fit this in. And it's either going to be sleep or family time or work time, or one of the other fucking things that is clogging up your life and not letting you be attentive to the goals that you have towards your fitness and health. And most people, by the time they get to me and ask these questions, are totally fucked health-wise or totally fucked fitness-wise, and they're starting from scratch. So for them to get up 20 minutes early in the morning, they're already feeling like shit and not fit, so they don't have the energy that fucking a normal person does, let alone somebody who's actually fit. When I get up in the morning, it takes me 15 to 20 minutes to actually get going. That's because I have the time to sit there and I do emails in my bed. But if I have to get up and do something and be somewhere, I'm up and out of the house within 15 minutes. I get up, brush my teeth, sometimes I don't even, I'm gone. Why? Because I'm physically fit at this point in my life. But I also know that I fit that in every single day. My cardio, my weight training, my sleep, my food, everything is fit in the way it should be. My vitamins and minerals, my supplements, everything is fit every single day without fail. I'll find a way to fucking do it. I eat this the right way when I'm on the road. I try to get as much sleep as I can. I still prioritize my fucking day to make sure that I get everything that I need in. Because if I'm not fit, I have less energy. That's what I've noticed. So when you have more energy, you may not need 8 hours sleep anymore. You might only need 7.5. That extra 30 minutes gets your workout in, gives you an extra 10 minutes for work. Like, you don't even understand the impact on being physically fit and prioritizing your fucking time can have on your life and give you that time back. Like, I can't, and I'm not saying everybody has to sleep 7 hours a night. Fuck, you want to sleep 10 hours? Guess what? You're cutting some other shit out of your fucking life to get your workouts done. That's just all there is to it. And I can't figure out, like, where they go, well, Jerry, I just can't do that. Well, what the fuck do you think is going to change? You're doing the same thing, and you've been doing the same thing for how long, and it's not working. You actually contacted me because it's not working. So what are you willing to change? And I get it. Change fucking sucks. It's uncomfortable. It's not the first thing that you think of where you're like, oh, I want to get physically fit, so I'm going to change a bunch of shit and be uncomfortable. Like, usually you don't want to do that, right? You're comfortable in your job, comfortable where your family is, comfortable where you live. Fuck, you're comfortable in bed in the morning when you wake up. Like, you want to be comfortable, and like anything uncomfortable is not really on your radar, but how the fuck did you get the things you had? You put yourself in an uncomfortable position. You worked extra hours, you know what I mean? You fucking worked overnight or whatever. You went with less sleep to fucking be at work. You had a kid with your fucking wife or your husband, and you guys couldn't sleep as much of the night because you're up feeding the kid. And this, like, you've put yourself in uncomfortable positions to get to where you needed to be now as it is. But fitness seems to be the one thing that people don't value because they don't see it right away. Like, they don't start on Monday and Tuesday they're fit. It takes a while, so they don't really value it. And usually it winds up being a health complication that makes someone go, holy fuck, I'm really not in shape. I'm not physically fit. I get sick all the time. I have this problem. My cholesterol's high. And all the host of problems before they finally see the light. And a lot of times it's too late because you can't just throw yourself into this stuff and change it at that point. So be aware, guys. If you're going to drive that U-Haul and put something new in that U-Haul, you need to take something out in order to fit the new shit in. BioCtraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostrength.com is a blog. It's the old shit out, new shit in, bicep, and we're out.